Capcom's the brains behind what companies like Nintendo and Sega sell. They design software that make up the video games you play on your home system and at the arcade. Their most popular, Street Fighter II, became the fastest-selling game in home video history.
Got him coming to the trailer under false pretenses. I think he thinks the big scratch physicals today, and right after we tell him to turn his head to the right and cough, we announce that he's going on a date.
Every minute of the day, someone in this country is injured in an alcohol-related automobile accident. We hear and read about them all the time, but our story isn't about drunk driving. It's about those family members left behind to cope with their losses. Scratch is brought to you by Golden Grams. When you've got a big bunch of graham cracker crunch, you're not just good, you're golden.
Hello, welcome to Scratch.
And today we've gone back in time
400 years to the time of Shakespeare.
to the time of Queen Elizabeth, the time of men in tights. Tights.
Today we're at the Renaissance Pleasure Fair in Novato, California.
And this is the 32nd annual running of Renaissance Pleasure Fairs in California. What is a Renaissance Pleasure Fair, may you ask? How about 3,000 people in costumes? That's a lot of tights.
What it really is we're going to give you a little Scratch history lesson. Back 400 years, they used to harvest in the fields. They got their crops ready, they toiled and labored, and then when it was all over, they had a huge celebration. And that's what we're here for, to eat, drink, and be merry.
Well, let me give you a little explanation on these costumes here. Basically, they're low class, and I'm high class. I should be on the Rich and Famous. They should be on the Charlie Brown's Christmas special.
No, we're merchant class, so there's a difference.
Peasant, quiet.
And we're going to walk you through this merry old place, but first just kind of take a look around. Now, you might say this is the ultimate in low tech, but right now we're going to take you with Morgan to the ultimate in high tech.
Silicon Valley, California, home of CAPCOM USA. What does that name mean to you? Probably nothing. But what about these names? DuckTales, Final Fight, Mega Man, Street Fighter II?
If you're a video game maniac like me, an invitation to Capcom is a dream come true. This is where new games are tested to see if they have the right stuff to wear the Capcom name.
Oh no, it's the great Kinoff. I'm dead now. I should have seen that coming.
Capcom's been around less than 10 years, but when it comes to developing video games, they've hit turbo speed. Capcom's the brains behind what companies like Nintendo and Sega sell. They design software that make up the video games you play on your home system and at the arcade. Their most popular, Street Fighter II, became the fastest-selling game in home video history.
We got Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Zangief, Dalshin, Sagat, Bison, Vega, Balrog. Looks a little bit like our buddy Mike Tyson, doesn't it?
The secret weapon behind Capcom's success are these guys. Capcom's triple threat, 25-year-old James Goddard, 30-year-old John Gillen, and the youngest player on Capcom's team of experts, 17-year-old Eric Suzuki.
Quickly press the Fierce button, and then follow that directly with the Dragon Punch.
I take raw product and I dress it up, put it in packages, promote it, advertise it to make sure that everyone out there gets the word that Street Fighter Turbo or any other product is out there ready to be bought.
What we're all about is we listen to what the kids want and we put that in the game. You know, we're not on our own ego trip. We say, hey, you know, what I think is cool may not be cool to you.
These guys are on the front line when it comes to figuring out what kind of buttons we like to push.
That's what we call the nacho cheese right there.
Nacho cheese.
And these guys get paid to do this.
Ooh, 2 hits. I only got 2 hits in. What's your favorite thing about Street Fighter 2? Your favorite guy? See, mine's Ken.
Okay.
I'm Ken all the way.
It has to be Ryu. Because he's invincible during fireballs, he has stronger moves, and when he wins, he has those classic poses.
These game pros at Capcom are obsessed. Give them a game and they won't stop until they've mastered it. They have to. It's their job.
When I play a game, I'll sit through it and I'll go through every square inch of that game. Everything that can be done, I'll try to do.
So I'm going to grab you, I'm going to throw you over. When you block the fireball, I'm going to appear behind you.
Because these game gurus are the best at what they do, what they say usually makes it to the final product.
We spend months and months making sure that the game balance, like the characters are as equal as possible, and that if there's like some kind of real fatal pattern, we try and take that out.
But if you think you finally mastered Street Fighter II, don't get too cocky. Street Fighter II Turbo and Special Champion Edition have already hit the stores.
Street Fighter II Turbo.
Who's your guy?
Saget. Guile. Ryu.
Dalsim.
Dalsim. Nobody uses Dalsim. What makes Saget the best?
Well, his overall power, like, it takes so much if you get a fierce uppercut in, and he'll kill all the Ryus and the fireball throwers.
What's your best combo, guy?
I guess it's fierce uppercut.
Triple hit, using all the fierce
Sonic kick.
I'll translate. A big punch, another jumping punch, and then a big kick.
Yep.
Obviously, this game hasn't lost any of its draw at the arcades. But don't think Capcom will be basking in the success of Street Fighter II for long. Their flying fingers of fury are punching it into high gear on yet another game.
Well, the next game coming up, Super Street Fighter, we're adding characters. DJ is a Jamaican kickboxer. There's Cammy, English fighter. There's Thunderhawk, which is an American Indian, and he is big. He's bigger than Zhang Yi. And then there's Fei Long. That guy is bad. So I can't say much more, but needless to say, that's where the next series is going.
Top secret stuff here.
Now I know